physical player, great awareness, makes it really difficult on opposing teams' offenses. He's going to be a tremendous fit for what we do here on defense. And the thing that you got to respect about Geno is he's been through it all in his career, and he's earned everything he's gotten. And so for this moment here, signing as a free agent, I would imagine is a big moment for him. I'm not going to speak for him. I'll let him speak to that. But he's earned every step in his NFL journey. And so, I know we're going to get the best out of him with where he's at here today. And again, represents all the things that we're about. And so excited for you guys to get a chance to meet Geno like I've gotten to do over the last day. So I'll turn it over here.
No, it's crazy. It's definitely a team I never would have thought of at first, but everything happens for a reason. I'm grateful for this opportunity. I'm just gonna try to make the most of it.
When did you sense that the Bengals were going to be a team that this could be a possibility?
I kind of knew early on, just looking at teams that needed safety needs, and for me, it was going to a team that has a great quarterback, great head coach, team I know has great defense, that plays hard. And this is one of them teams.
One of your 7 interceptions with Joe Burrow, a great quarterback. He talked about how you disguised. I mean, you fooled him, and that's hard to do. I mean, he's a football savant. What was it like? Take us through that. How you actually worked that out? You fooled Joe.
Yeah, no, it was just part of our defense. I just kind of was doing my job at the moment, and just doing what I do. That's just kind of how it was at that play. Joe took me to the ball. I was reading his eyes the whole time, and just one made a play on the ball.
How much has that play been brought up to you as you've gone through the building over the last hour long?
Yeah, I think everyone I talked to so far, I heard it from. They said they're just happy that I'm on this side of the ball, and they keep saying they think Joe's happy too.
What do you attribute the fact that you were able to have 7 picks last year? I mean, that's a lot of picks and most you've ever had. What do you think was the reason behind that?
I just think it was because of opportunities. It was the most opportunities I had in my career so far. If you look, people always say that this is my breakout year because whatever it is, scheme or whatever it was. But if you go back, my first ever game was a preseason game, my second year. I had 2 picks in the first half, and then when I got more opportunities next year, I had another pick against Big Ben. My third year, I had opportunities, but I just didn't make the most of them. And then I think last year I just took a huge stride, and it just kind of testament of my work ethic that I did throughout my whole career, and I just took advantage of the opportunities.
How would you describe your game, and how do you think you fit in this defense?
And I'll just say I'm a guy. I think of myself as a ball hawk. I watching their film already. I see myself in this defense really well. I see myself in the post. I see myself down in the box. I see myself doing a bunch of different things, but I see myself fitting this defense really well.
Geno, this defense was missing something last year and struggled in ways we haven't seen them struggle in recent years. How much was that a pitch to you to come in here and be a major part of getting things right again?
Yeah, the main thing was to come in and be able to be a communicator, eliminate the big plays in the passing game, and be a leader. And that's what I plan on being. That's what I've been trying to do since my whole career. Be a leader. Be a communicator on the field. A defense that's obnoxious is great. Everyone's on the same page. And if you're all wrong, you're all right. So that's the main thing that I want to be is a leader on the field and a leader in the locker room.
You mentioned a lot of people had kind of mentioned the pick to you on Joe Burrow. Did Joe Burrow bring it up at all? Has he texted you?
Yeah, I talked to him after the game. We played him that week. And then, he was one of the first guys that messaged me. There was a few other guys too. But he was one of the first guys that messaged me and welcomed me to the team. So, yeah.
You mentioned your ability to communicate. Everybody talks about your football IQ, how you recognize and then are able to communicate quickly. I mean, is that probably one of your bigger strengths? Obviously, ball hawk, like you say, physically, but you got to get yourself in position mentally, right?
Yeah, I think that's probably one of my biggest strengths is me being where I'm supposed to be and knowing ball. It's something I've probably been doing since my whole life, and I've been around ball my whole life. So, me just continue learning. That's what I try to do. Because this league, you're gonna win with the mindset. Everyone's the same, got the same ability, whatever it is. But if you're smarter than your opponent, you know what they're gonna do. You got to try to outsmart them and be in the right spot, or try to show a different disguise, and then show them one thing and then do another thing.
I don't know if it's a trend or just a weird thing this year, but a lot of free agents have stayed in the division. Is there a significant advantage in moving to a team where you're familiar with all the other rivals that you play twice?
I mean, I don't know if there's an advantage, but you still know your team. You still know everyone in the division. It could be a little bit of advantage, but at the end of the day, ball's ball. Wherever you go, you gotta go play. You gotta go play. So, I'm happy I get to stay in the AFC North though. Not far from home for me, but at the same time, I know everyone in the division now. I'm just on a different team.
The Lamar tweet. Did you know what he was referencing when he sent that? Or?
Yeah, no, he texted me before he even tweeted it. So there's nothing but love for Lamar. So I got no hate against him. That's my guy. He's my locker mate for the past 3-4 years. So I got nothing but love for him.
What did he say when he texted you? Was he like, hey, are you cool if I send this?
No, he just texted me and laugh emoji, said, "Go ahead and check Twitter."
Hey, Geno, what's the significance of the jacket?
Nothing. It's just a little nice jacket I bought. That's all. Nah. Yeah, that's all it is.
What's your first purchase?
Shoot, I don't know yet. Probably something for my mom. That's probably the first thing I do. She's been asking me for a lot of things, but that's probably the first thing to do. Something for my mom.
What's she been asking for?
A new car.
Geno, we look forward to getting to know her. What would you want to tell her today, knowing that her son just signed this new deal?
I would tell her thank you for everything. Thank you for raising me to be the man I am today. We didn't grow up the best, but she made sure I grew up at that like I had everything. She's my rock. I'll do anything in the world for her, and she knows that. And I appreciate everything she's done. I appreciate her making me get in the car to go to Iowa, because if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be here.
So you mentioned your mom, and then Coach mentioned your journey. It wasn't an easy one. Was your mom instrumental in you just fighting through it and never giving up, and knowing that it was going to work out the way you wanted it to work out eventually? Yeah, my mom was a huge part in everything I've done. She's always been by my side and never let me quit and do anything like that. So, I give her all the credit.
Since you mentioned it, you talked about her making you get in the car and drive to Iowa. What happened there?
Because I was committed to Kent State, and I had a late offer from Iowa come in, and back then I didn't even know where Iowa was on the map, and didn't want to go there. At that point, I was just trying to stay closer to home, and they ended up convincing me that they would drive me there, because I was saying I wouldn't fly there, and I ended up driving through a blizzard in a storm just for one day to go visit, and it took to the point where she was like, "It's okay if you leave home, like I'll be all right." And then it was kind of one of the moments where we had to sit down and really wait till the last second until signing day, and that's why I committed to Iowa.
You've obviously had a great look at Cincinnati from being a division rival. When you look at their offense, what's been the biggest thing that kind of jumped out at you, kind of what they do well, or kind of maybe what they looked like last year as we kind of scouting and playing them?
I mean, just how explosive they are. I mean, the guys they got. They got Joe as your quarterback. You got Jamar. You got T. Now we got Mike. Now you got guys like that you could put all around the field. You got backs that could get out in space and do what they do. Good offensive line. This is they got a lot of firepower over there.
Orlando Brown tweeted about you and signing. Obviously, you guys are teammates in Baltimore as well. What's your relationship like with him?
No.
What did it mean to see that?
Yeah, no, OB's my guy, because he's been there. He knows what I went through my rookie year. Not too many people. I mean, you see what it says, but not too many people really were in the building with you every day. See what you really went through, see what you did to get you where you are today, and he's one of them guys that were. So, it's nothing but love for OB. I'm happy I'm his teammate again. That's my guy. So that's kind of where that tweet really came from.
Were there times when you're in the NFL you didn't think you'd make it to this spot? I mean, were you saying that I don't know if it's going to happen for me?
Yeah, I mean, kind of my rookie year. I went through a lot. I got cut twice, and I was on a new team for 5 days, and then I got released again. At that point, it wasn't that I didn't think I could play in the NFL. It was just like I seen how much of a business it really was, and it's a number thing, and I just didn't think I would ever fall apart in anybody's number, and I just continued to work. I had a great mentor throughout my whole career in Baltimore, so I kind of just, kept going, and I'm here where I am today.
Who was your mentor?
Anthony Levine.
What did he? How did he? Help you? How did he get you to that?
Yeah, no, he just, he told me his journey. He was a guy that was a tryout guy, in Green Bay, and he made his way throughout the practice squads, and then got to Baltimore, and was just a special team guy basically almost his whole career. Then started playing, on certain packages and stuff like that. And he told me, do just kind of just not follow him, but I'm gonna learn from him. And he told me to keep doing what you're doing because one day, you're gonna make it. And I told him the other day. I said, bro, you never lied to me because everything you done told me is true. Everything about the league, everything you said that was gonna happen in my career, everything became true.
Where was the turning point? Where was it that started, you're paying your dues, and all of a sudden you get the opportunity you're looking for, you capitalize on it. What was that? Or where was that?
I'll say my turning point was probably my second year. A lot of guys got hurt, and then I had the opportunity to start playing at the end of the year. And then I was able to show that I was able to play a lot, just play defense, not just special teams. Then last year I was able to, my third year I was able to start 7 games, and then, going into last year, it was kind of that year for me where I just wanted to take that big step. I want to take that big leap in my career to show what I could really do, what I could really prove in this league, show who I was, and I feel like I did a great job of that. Yeah, I first met Vaughn when I was in high school. I went up to Ohio State camp, and I was able to have a conversation with him. He sat down with me because one of my close friends, he just was committed there, and I was able to sit down with Vaughn, talk, and since then, I was able to reach out to him, after the games and when we played them and stuff like that, just tell him, remind them of them situations, and actually was able to meet up with him in Miami the past few years, where he'd be training at and stuff like that. I didn't get to train with him, but I met him out a few times through a guy that we both know, and actually was texting him last night, and then I found out about the news this morning, so I was pretty happy about it.
How important is to have a relationship with a guy that you're going to be playing next to, especially at that position?
Yeah, no, it means a lot. You're going to need a connection back there because you got to be on the same page. You got to make sure everyone's on the right page with you back there, especially the whole defense. So, be able to have that conversation back and forth, be able to sit down, watch film together, whatever it may be. You need that relationship.
Did Vaughn seem like an old soul back then when you met him?
I don't know. A little bit. I could tell. He was older than me, so I would say so.
Where do you train? Do you train down there, or?
I usually do, but right now I'm back home, Pennsylvania.
But you usually train in Miami?
Yeah, I usually train out in Miami.
Conversations with Lou Anarumo, the defensive coaches, and you're a guy that studies all kinds of tape. Looking at what the Bengals do defensively, did you say this is a perfect fit for me right now?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I remember watching film on Vaughn and Jesse and seeing how they were, and I just see myself, in that role, in that situation, the same way they were, So that's kind of how it is. I was already watching a little bit of film, and I just see myself right in this defense and around the guys. It's gonna be different for me, probably, but it's gonna be something I learn, and I'll learn it though.